Rangers 3-0. Chris Forrester scored twice. Have a guess who scored the other one? An Irish international. Ball played out the wing but cut out easily and was seeked. Scrambling back to get the ball brilliantly was Levy, who gives it outside to Elbazetti. Elbazetti a little bit isolated, but Elbazetti has the skill to take this on. Elbazetti's still going.
And he has the pace as well.
Back it goes to McLaughlin. It was Jamie McGrath, by the way, who scored that other goal.
Wow.
Here's McClellan. Gravossi lifts it, looking for Cian Levy. Podoluzin has him covered, and Levy does brilliantly. In fairness, Podoluzin did well in the end.
Yeah, Levy done well because there wasn't a lot of space to run in behind. Podoluzin tried to track him, all the way to the end line, but Cian's done really well to get a throw in on the left hand side here.
Kalju beat the Partizani team, who are out of season. Kalju very much in season and battling for the league title. As we said at the start, 1-6-2 at the weekend.
It's been decent 15 minutes for Pats. They've been on the front foot. First 15 minutes, everything's been down this left hand side of the pitch.
Simon Power finds Bagley. Simon Power shuffles it a bit. Simon Power back outside to Bagley. Bagley to McClellan. McClellan back to Redmond.
He had to skip someone out there because they were pressing.
Gravossi. McClellan. McClellan takes it with him. Gravossi. He's just so tidy, McClellan, isn't he? And look, you can see him giving instructions and communicating after he gets that pass away. Here's Elbazetti.
One of these.
Elbazetti still going, gives it to McClellan. McClellan goes outside. Simon Power. Simon Power taking him on. Simon Power, good ball. Melia just couldn't get enough on it.
He just got in underneath it, didn't he?
Yep.
Good play again by Power. But again, all that started from the far side. Elbazetti coming off the right wing inside and driving inside.
Good to see Billy Hayes is on the bench tonight, by the way. Made his debut in the Cup at the weekend.
He done okay as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the keeper being sloppy again.
Levy. Still Levy. 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 Levy up towards the back post, trying to get there is McClellan. McClellan does get there, but he was offside.
Good play by Levy again on the far side. Just trying to create something, get a shot away, make the keeper save it. We've had a few crosses where the keepers push it over the bar. We just want to get them supporters up out of their seats. Something to cheer about.
They're enjoying their evening so far anyway. St. Pat's look to get a 14th European win at Richmond Park. Kalju, the cup winners in Estonia last year, but actually qualified through the league. Here's Melia. Melia, just gets away from him. McLaughlin trying to intercept the clearance, but he just shepherds it out for a throw into St. Pat's.
Again, it was Podoluzin who got back there. Lucky enough, he's just got across Mason's path. Got it back to the keeper, but again, Pat's robbing the ball high up in the last third. Good play, good pressure.
Lennon, McLaughlin. Pressure being put on here, but Redmond was careful. Flicked on by Lee, but only as far as Podoluzin. Back to the goalkeeper. No pressure on him, gives it to Podoluzin. Tambadou. Keeper outside. It's not a particularly great ball, but it is rescued by Ivanov, who did well. McLaughlin tangling with his man, trying to turn him over. It is laid off by Cask.
Yeah.
Redmond gets in there, just nips in ahead of the striker. Here's Elbazetti. Pokes it into the path of Levy. Levy.
He's done well. There's 2 or 3 around him, yeah.
Here's McClellan down the line for Power. McClellan continues the underlapping run. McClellan is the target of the return ball. McClellan, has he won a corner kick? No, comes back towards Power, but he's beaten to it. Lennon allows it to drop into his orbit, and he guides it back to Redmond, who gives to Gravosti. Gravosti slaloming through, giving it to Simon Power. Simon Power back down the line to Gravosti. Gravosti wins the throw in.
He's done well.
Yeah, he did.
The ground opened up in front of him. The path opened up and off he went. Played a little 1-2 with Power and ended up with a throw in down this left hand side, right in the corner.
The fling of a ball by Simon Power. Who's it going to fall to? Evenoff. Unfortunately, from the St. Pat's point of view. Redmond. Redmond receives. Redmond making his 13th appearance in Europe for St. Pat's, as is this man Gravosti. Simon Power running after this one. Can he win this? No, he can't. He was leaned into. It was very good defending. Mashenko got to him.
I think Tom just showed his hand there. He was going to play a long ball. The Kalju defenders are already on the move. In the olden days, they said he would have telegraphed it. Here we go. Whoop.
That's quite a heavy touch. Lucan. I think it's fair to say that Mustelin got away with one there. Mustelin, who was at Levante at one stage, didn't play in the first team, but was there. Got it down the line.
Careful. Yeah.
Has too many opportunities on the ball. Gives it to Evenoff. They might get a shot away here. Their best passage so far in this game. Kalju have committed numbers. Tambadou. What a lose it. Nothing but red in front of him. Had to go short. Mashenko moved it on. Again, St. Pat's just breathing down their neck, not allowing them to have any free time. And Mashenko with not a particularly good ball to Podoluzin, despite the fact that he wasn't really under pressure. It's back to Pavlov.
Podoluzin gave him a bit of a dirty look there.
I felt it actually, yeah.
He's the one on the ball that they want on it all the time. And Kalju, maybe they should set him up, lock him off, and get one of the other players on it that are not as comfortable. Here we go.
Mustelin lifts it out to the wing. It's a very decent ball, and numbers follow it. Kalju got up their sleeves here. St. Pat's trying to stop them. Mustelin lays it off, but it was really sloppy. And here is Elbazetti. Elbazetti with Melia in front of him. Elbazetti leaving everyone behind. Still Elbazetti.
That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. It's a yellow card all day.
And it's so frustrating because had he been able to stay on his feet, and he couldn't stay on his feet, but had he been able to, had he not been fouled, Simon Power was running through on the post.
It was just a little layoff to the left hand side to Simon Power. They wouldn't have caught Simon down this left hand side, but brilliant break. He's ran all 45 yards with the ball, enticing defenders in, and yet he's just knocked them off balance. Absolutely, the ball was on to play out the Power. Referee got 100% right, yellow card.
Mashenko, the 22-year-old defender, going into the book.
Yeah, he got himself forward. You know, they were trying to get an attack going, and they might stop them trying to get forward too much when they can see the pace on the counter attack by the likes of Elbazetti and even Mason Melia if he picks it up, and Power down the left hand side. Got lots of energy.
And as you can see, Elbazetti is grimacing here.
I think he came down onto his shoulder or his elbow. He just fell very awkwardly. They're looking back at the bench. He's done well in the game. He's holding. Yeah, he's holding his elbow. Here we go. You just see the way he falls. He's off balance. Just there.
You can really see it was loose as he was falling as well, and immediately
he don't time to get his arm out to break the fall.
You just hope he hasn't dislocated his shoulder or something like that. I shouldn't speculate because we're not medical professionals. But St. Pat's are making a change, and this is a big blow. Elbazetti.
Oh, he looks as if it's dislocated. Yeah. He's really, really awkward looking. Hope he's okay.
And he's going to be replaced by Jake Mulroney, who did score at the weekend, so hopefully that'll help him get his mojo back. And it was a good goal as well.
He's a big loss in the game, Elbazetti, because he's done really, really well first 20 odd minutes in this game. And He's going straight downstairs.
Well, he'll miss the rest of tonight, but let's hope that's it. Let's hope he's there for the second leg next week and then for what is coming in the league and the cup. Remember, that game on August Bank Holiday weekend is now happening on the Sunday in the RSC against Waterford. Of course, just in case you missed it, St. Pat's drawn against Shells in the next round of the Sports Direct FAI Men's Cup. So Mulroney is in earlier than he would have expected.
Yeah, we spoke about this earlier on about the warm-ups and what way fellas should warm up. Well, there you go, there's an early substitution, so fellas always have to be ready to come on. But look, we spoke about the both of them playing in the one position. They can play in either wing, and Jake, when he's on form, he's as good as anyone. Just a loss for Albazzetti, he was just getting into the game. Here we go.
Power and McClelland hovering around this one. It will be McClelland, it comes off the wall. McLaughlin launches it into the box. Gravosti is still there. Gravosti knocks it down. Melia.
He's just nudged him, Mason. He was just a little bit in behind him. Good header down by Tom Gravosti. And Mason was just a little bit unfortunate. We need Jake to get into the game quick. Need to get him a few touches on it.
Well, Anang, Gravosti, Redmond all making their 13th European appearances. Gravosti pumps one forward for Mulroney. This is now his 11th appearance in Europe. Albazzetti just made his third, unfortunately. That's out. Or over. Mulroney has scored in Europe for Pats. Maybe he can bring that goal-scoring touch tonight. He certainly brought it at the weekend against UCC. Here's Cian Levy, who scored his first in Europe for Pats last week. Levy having a real go here. Just through sheer weight of numbers, he lost the football.
Just Jake had come inside. He'd no out ball to the right hand side.
Gravosti looking on as Redmond deals with it well. Levy,
he's done well.
Stone dead.
He's used his body really well to get in there and then kill the ball stone dead, as you said. He's done well in the last two games in Europe as well.
The fans with the thunderclap, which they were doing before the Icelandic fans in Euro 2016. The St. Pat's fans did it first. And now St. Pat's have won a free kick.
It's just at the break in the rhythm where Albazzetti gone off the pitch. And,
Mulroney now moving level on European appearances with Damien Lynch and just one past Keith Fahy and Paul Ozam. Fahy and Ozam, what a pair of players they were.
Oh.
The skills. Levy.
Both of them were majestic in their own way.
I think you'll take this in the context. I mean, imagine if Ozam played now.
He's such a great player. He can play lots of different positions. Big physical presence. Could score goals. Could play in the left. Could play in the middle. Yeah, he was a brilliant player for Pats, Paul.
One of those guys who you feel would get on well in any era.
Not a bad golfer either.
Really? Even off. Out it comes to Taranoskov. Having a go here, then turning back because there's just too much red in front of him. Stood up by Mashenko, cleared by Gravosti. Can Melia get there? Podoluzin gets there ahead of him, but St. Pat's win it back. And here's Bagley trying to get them going again. Bagley out to Simon Power.
Go on, take him on.
Power, who has the skills to beat him. Simon Power is taking him on. In a foot race, there's only one winner. Power gets his cross in. Mulroney just gets over his head.
He just got in too early.
Yeah. Coming back deep to collect that one is Manolin. But again, Jamie put the pressure on, just turned him over.
Jamie's position. Sorry, Oisin. James' defending position is very, very important. Great ball.
Good ball towards Simon Power. And the defender get back just in time.
It just seemed to stay up in the air, the ball. It wouldn't come down for Simon.
Yep. Tambadou read it well, got in there, did what he needed to do. Here's Bagley. Slight fumble, but gets it to McClelland anyway. Gravosti. Redmond. Ryan McLaughlin.
Oh.
McLaughlin. Oh, he's upended by Cast.
Wow.
Will that be another yellow card? They've already picked up one.
You've got to keep this pace up, Pat's. Got to keep probing, as I say. Just keep the pace up. Keep them on the back foot all the time.
Free kick, but no yellow card. Bagley down to Mulroney. Mulroney, can he unlock the door? Mulroney just gave himself a little bit too much to do here. He might get it back, and he does. Well done to him. Here's Bagley. Bagley's crossed too much on it.
Wrong club. Great position to get it in, a brilliant angle to get a good cross in, aiming for that back post where you'd whip it in with your left foot. You know, people getting across the keeper. His eye line, but just too much on it. Mulroney done really, really well down that right hand side that time, so good start for him. Again, they've given possession away from the kick out.
Yeah, a lot of kicking it out on the full, as one might say in rugby. Here's Cian Levy. Mulroney. Good play by Mulroney. Brings McLaughlin in.
Good
Decent
ball.
looking cross. Bagley tries to make it his. In fairness, they defended it well, but then just as they say that, McClelland retrieves it and gets it back. Here's Redmond. Lennon, nice tidy ball to Bagley. McClelland tries to find the feet of Melia and does. That was good football. Here's Bagley. Bagley outside, Simon Power. Inside to Cian Levy. Levy turning and going. Levy surrounded. Gets it to McClelland. McClelland turning it onto his left. McClelland!
Good strike. Oh, great
Good
strike.
save.
He's seen it all the way, the keeper, but he's went inside McClelland. Again, Levy linking up. Bit of combination play around the box. He picks him out. Steps inside as if he's going to strike with his right foot. Checks inside. And he's got a great strike on that. Keeper's got right in behind it, because I tell you what, Mulroney was ready for him, ready to pounce just if he'd have dropped it for a tap in.
Well, McClelland, technically speaking, has never scored in Europe, but he did score in the penalty shootout against Mura a couple of years ago. There's a goal in him. I sense it's coming soon, because he's come close in the last couple of weeks.
Well, he was close enough there, and he gets himself into really good positions. We spoke about the good balance with him and Power down this left hand side. It's shown there.
I have to say, I would be a fan of giving players the goals that they score in penalty shootouts. I think that would only be right and proper. Here's Cian Levy. Mulroney's outside. Goes to Mulroney. Melia's in the centre, as is Simon Power. Mulroney. Good turn by Mulroney. Goes up in the air. It'll come out to McClelland. We'll leave another crack. McClelland. Bagley. Back out to McClelland. McClelland. They're under pressure here as Bagley tries to turn it over, but they pass their way out. Good play by Kalju. Good defending by Kalju. Patrikayev down the line. Manilin.
He hasn't seen much of the ball, Manilin.
Intercepts it.
Well done, Jamie.
No, he hasn't, has he? Good carry by Jamie Lennon. Look to pick out Mulroney. He was unlucky, and then he wins it back in the most typical Jamie Lennon way. He's just such a worker.
Here's the check inside on the cross, maybe.
Mulroney.
He's gone there.
Mulroney gets it across.
Oh, well done. Good
and
play.
Turned out by Tambadou for a corner.
Great by Jamie Lennon, I have to say. Brilliant play. Defensive side of the game, which brought him into the attack. Looked like he'd lost the ball. Again, does he come inside or outside? Good cross in. Good save by the keeper.
Here's Bagley's corner. Can they get it into an area where their keeper has looked uncomfortable?
I think Power coming around the back. He's got a really good leap on him if he times his run well. Oh, just don't give away any silly fouls in there.
Don't forget reaction to this game to come later on through the St. Pat's social media channels and the website. Well, their numbers have grown in the away section.
Oh, you must have got the wrong bus. The 79 doesn't come up this way anymore.
There's a couple of changes to the bus routes, wasn't there? Paulo losing. Gets away from Cask. Ryan McLaughlin did well, just kind of leaned into him.
There's lots of space on this left hand side if Pats can get the play switched quickly.
Redmond.
If he can get it out now, if he can bypass one, yeah, get it out quicker.
Gravosti. Levy.
Oh, good run, Power.
Simon Power's drifting in behind. Potterloosen gets there.
Oh, he's just made a little bit of contact, the slightest amount of contact.
Yep.
It was a great run, it's right down our eye line here. And he's pointed in the direction where he wanted the ball to go. And he's just made the most minimal of contact with him. Potterloosen taking advantage of the little nudge. They haven't shown much, have they? You know, they've defended and they've sat in, and we haven't seen much of the lads up front.
Melia kind of rebounds around, comes back to Mashenko. Tambadou. Ryan McLaughlin. Well, we've been quick enough to point out Pavlov's weaknesses in goal. He did save a penalty last week in Albania.
They like this ball wide. They played it a few times where they go wide and they whip a first time in around the back of the defenders.
And now to Gravosti, who went down as Patrick fouled him.
Second, it's yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just come a little bit late. Aye. Tom had a little look, he realised a little bit of pressure on him. Just a little bit late. Ref's giving him a yellow card for his troubles. Him and Mashenko now are both on yellow cards.
Anang and no rush. Levy. Mulroney. Bit of space to cross. Gets the cross in. But Tambadou is there to cut it out again. Back in it goes. Melia's being bumped. Nothing illegal or foul about it. Here's Redmond. Mulroney. Ryan McLaughlin made an overlapping run. Mulroney with a cross towards Power, but it's too close to the keeper.
Yeah, he's just trying to cross from a standing position. Never really got it out of his feet. That's why it's got so much loft on it. Made it easy for the keeper.
Mashenko. Potterloosen. Pavlov. Potterloosen.
Good pass.
Decent pass. Seek. Came to nothing in the end from Seek. Still only 19, Seek. Gravosti. Was that a foul on Melia? Yes, it was. Free kick.
Oh, they're losing. He's worried enough, isn't he, Oisin, for the want of a better term. He's in after him. He's fit. He looks, as I said, he looks like their best defender. Oh, the referee's booking.
He's booking.
Muscle yeah. It's over the shin guards. He's told him it's something to do with the shin guards.
So that's now 3 yellow cards for Kalju in the first half. And one of them really needless.
Socks are too low.
His socks are too low, apparently.
Right. They were below the waterline, were they?
So ex-Ireland striker David Kelly would definitely have got a yellow card off this referee. Imagine if they concede here and you have to explain to your manager you were off to change your socks. Here's Ryan McLaughlin, and you picked up a yellow card. Lennon breaks forward, but it gets away from him. He tries to get it back, but it's good play. Good footwork there by Manolin. Mashenko to Podoluzin. Besiktas or Shakhtar Donetsk for the winner of this tie.
I'd lock up Podoluzin every time, you know, when he's defending.
Simon Power goes to try and win it back. He did brilliantly.
Well done.
Here's Levy. Levy with Power in front of him. Levy has a shot. It deflects and it comes for Melia and it just gets away from him.
Just couldn't get out of his feet. He was just trying to set himself up to go on the right hand side.
Levy. McClelland's cross too high.
He's coming in just again a little bit too early. He's got to read that. He kind of can't go until the ball is left at McClelland's foot. He's just taking the chance of getting across him. He's got to try and read that one.
Lennon gets a little push there. Gravosti. McLaughlin. Still McLaughlin. Breaks for, well, I was about to say Levy, but he was just beaten to it. Back it goes to Mashenko.
This is the fellow I'd like to leave on all the time, Mashenko. He's the one that we can nearly rob it off all the time.
Bohemians, Drogheda United, Shamrock Rovers, Cork City, Dundalk, they've all come through ties against Estonian opposition. Shamrock Rovers and Bowls have both lost ties to Estonian opposition as well.
Got to try and push this on for the next 5 minutes. Good. Spaces in behind for Power there.
McClelland. Levy was the target, but just got away from him. Mashenko tidies up quite well. Turning and trying to go there was
they got a bit of luck there. They got a little bit of luck.
And it comes out to Patrikayev. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't.
They got lucky there because McClelland had gone inside to try and win the ball. It's dropped to, I think it was Kask, and he's played it a loose one down the right hand side where McClelland had vacated. So lucky enough for Pats, the pass didn't pick out a player.
Over the top, looking for Simon Power.
Simon
Power might get there. No, keeper read it well.
Okay, they're mixing it up. They're trying to play in behind.
Podoluzin.
Go on, in you go. Yeah.
Podoluzin.
Well done.
Bit of a blind header, and it comes to Bagley.
Just a little bit of pressure and they're giving it away all the time, or they've loose passes.
McClelland, after Gravosti heard the shout, Levy wants it down the wing. McClelland goes outside to Levy. What's Levy got in his bag of tricks? Levy. Power for the shot. Straight at the goalkeeper.
Good idea. He got a shot on target. He's made him save it. That's two decent enough saves he's had to make. Power looking to get on the score sheet there.
Ex-St. Dave Macmillan on the score sheet when Dundalk got through Levadia Tallinn in 2021.
That's
right now Kalju trying to get through St. Pat's.
Oh.
And that's not a bad ball. They look to close him down. And they do. Back out to Tarnaskov. Cleared by Jamie Lennon. Lifted up in the air. Bit of head tennis. Bagley wins it in the end. Comes to Simon Power. Good ball to Melia.
Mulroney is on the right hand side. He's got
Simon Power in support. Melia might take it on himself. Melia does take it on himself. Good block by Podoluzin.
He's the main man at the back for them. He's on the end of everything. He's getting blocks in.
One or two ropey moments at the start, but since that he hasn't put a foot wrong. For Melia there, would he have been better off passing it out to the left or right? There was options both sides.
Mulroney was definitely on the right hand side. You know, it was a fair bit out to beat the keeper from there. It'd have been a fair shot to beat him from there. But Kalju, when they play that ball into the centre midfield, they have a pattern of play where they play it in and they whip it round the corner first time. Lads getting a bit of a water break, including yourself, Oisin.
Need it.
Keeper has a bit of a pass. What's his name? Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel heading him, hasn't he?
He does, yeah.
This is going to just run into half time. It's been all Pats Oisin, I have to say.
Confirming the yellow card for Jake Mulroney. So 3 Kalju players in the book, and they have now been joined by 1 Pats. Ball just bounced away from Cask, but he does get it under control. Cask, McLaughlin gets the block in. McLaughlin does really well.
They haven't been up this end of the pitch much, Oisin, I have to say. Haven't ventured too far.
Haven't seen the board, so I don't know what the additional time is. 4 minutes.
This fella might have a long throw in. We mightn't have seen this on the...
It was Delap into the box, not quite as strong or as long as Delap. Pats looking to get it clear, and they do. Amelia breaks again. Amelia has got Keane Healy with them. Podoluzin puts in a big tackle. It's okay, says the referee. Oh, it just bounces over the head of Simon Power. And now Kalju will go on the counter attack, but Podoluzin is still down. Throw in for Kalju. Podoluzin still down off camera. You can't see it, I can.
And there's another player
another one
off
down,
the pitch.
Yeah. Also down is
Manolin, is it?
Patrick Kayev.
Kayev. The ref tried to play an advantage there, didn't he? And the ball just didn't break to Simon.
He has a yellow whistle, the referee. You can't see it now. Well, maybe you can. But it's confusing me because I keep thinking he's holding a yellow card. Podoluzin is still down, by the way.
He's gone back down. He was up and went back down.
So he's told the medic he can come in.
It'd be a big loss to him if he has to go.
Massive.
He's held that back four together, and you know, he's the one that's kind of built out from the back.
Well, Pats have lost El Bazzetti, just in case you're only logging on or tuning in, whatever way you want to put it. He was fouled. The player who fouled him picked up a yellow card, but El Bazzetti went off with some kind of arm/shoulder injury.
Just an awkward fall, wasn't it? More than. Yeah.
But I actually think if you watch it back, the way his arm moved, it actually looked like he was uncomfortable even on the way down.
He was definitely off balance when he hit the ground. Yeah.
We'll have a look at that at half time. No goals to show you yet, but a few incidents. Podoluzin will try and shake it off. He doesn't look overly comfortable, does he?
No, that's a sore one. And the instep right down the shin, but he's hobbling off. Don't like to see any player going off injured, but he'd be a big loss for them.
Lennon tries to retrieve it, and Simon Power gets it away with the help of Lennon. Mishenko. Poked back into the path of Sheet, who's dropped into the centre-back position. Sheet plays it long. Gravosti allows it to beat him, and Anang takes it comfortably. So at the moment, Kalju are down to 10. We're that close to half-time. I wonder, will they just risk it with Podaluzin and try and get him right at the break? Although there is actually a player stripping off on the bench on the far side, so I think his evening is done. It's Correa who's coming in. Here's McClelland. Bagley. Power. Good work from Power. Power gets the cross in. Kalju get it away. And then it's added to by Manalan. Bagley gets it back. Gravosti gives to Redmond. Lennon has a look around. Lennon outside to Mulroney.
Come on, Jake. Something special.
Up against Ivanoff. Mulroney still going. Mulroney scored at the weekend. Looking to turn creator right now. Oh, that was a good piece of defending. Had McClellan got it, maybe he was in.
Defender done really well. Just got his toe to it.
Great work by Tarnaskal. Ball through McLaughlin. Just can't quite get there. So unfortunately for Kalju, Podaluzin has had to go off. He is replaced by Uku Kore, 25-year-old centre-back, so like for like in a positional sense, but what's he like as a player? He'll have to be good to match the man he's replaced. And obviously the 4 minutes of injury time have been added to because we had that long stoppage for that injury within the injury time. Ball breaks to Ivanoff, sweeps it through. Offside.
Kiev there, yeah. Half time,
St. Pat's 0, Kalju 0. What have you made of it?
It's been all St. Pat's from the very first goal, from the tip off. Keane Levy's picked the ball up and had a right go at them, and a couple of shots on target. They've totally controlled the game, made no mistakes. They've defended well, they kept their shape well, picked up the second phases of attack. Keepers looked a bit ropey for them on crosses. Pity to lose Elbazetti because I think he was having a big influence on the game, and replaced by Mulroney, who's done okay since he's come on, and he needs to build into the game. But look, they're going to need to get a goal or maybe 2 goals.
Let's have a look at the I was going to say highlights, but more so first half incidents. Here's Melia putting pressure on Pavlov, who has looked uncomfortable at times. Wasn't a particularly good back pass by a man who's gone off the field, but who played well after this. Yeah,
it was just a slow pass to him. Mason was in on a like a lie. We've seen them bounce off. And here's Gravoski getting forward.
Yeah, McClellan
just gets it out of his feet, whips it in. Keeper's not comfortable, pushed it over. The first of a couple. McClellan just whipping this one in. He's dropped it there, and the ref's giving a foul. I thought it was his own player that he knocked off. But this is the Albazetti incident where he's ran 45 yards with the ball. And he's just there, he's off balance there, and his arm's gone underneath him. Yellow card.
And you know what, you're right, it is the fall because it's actually his right arm that he damaged. It's his left arm that looked like it was kind of flailing on the way down.
This McClellan checking inside, gets onto his favourite left foot, good strike. Gabriel's done well to hold on to it. Mulroney was coming in for a tap in. And again, Mulroney taking the option to go down the right hand side, whips across in. Keeper gets a good hand on that as well. So there's been a few incidents. Levy, who's done well in the half, I have to say, he's picked up some great positions. And this one, Mason just couldn't get out of his feet. Just trying to set himself up to the right hand side. And this is the incident where
Podaluzin picked up the injury.
Yeah.
football collision, no one at
No,
fault.
yeah, no, absolutely not. And referee right on top of it, trying to play advantage to Pats. Stephen will be happy enough with the application and the way they played, you know, and the forward play that they've had. Jamie Lennon's been very good in midfield, with, you know, picking up the second phase. Him and Bagley, Levy's been picking up great positions between the front, the back. Not too many problems at the back, and I think Stephen will be just looking for a little bit more on the attacking end, shots away, and maybe a bit more on set pieces.
Okay, 0-0 at the break. St. Pat's 0, Kalju 0. We'll be back with the second half in a few moments' time. But before that, let's have a look at how we got here. We'll also, if we have time, have a look at the goals from the weekend. St. Pat's beating UCC 8-0 in the Cup, spoiler alert. Let's start though with the European adventure so far.
Welcome to a very sunny and a very warm Richmond Park for St. Patrick's Athletic against Hegelman in the Europa Conference League first qualifying round, first leg. Last year, Europe really gave St. Pat's a bounce. Not only did they go well in Europe, but it seemed to help them domestically towards the end of the season. I know Saint supporters are hoping that is mirrored and replicated again this season. Hegelman are currently third in the Lithuanian league.
We've got to show our quality tonight and give ourselves every chance going into the second leg.
Cross. Melia couldn't keep it down. Melia wanted it, slipped through. Can Melia do something with it? It's still Melia. Oh, it's over again. Cleland tipping ball. Keeper stronger. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Gives it time for Bagley. Comes back to Melia. Flashes at him. Is looking for it, might break back.
Penalty! Two penalties!
Keena really fancies this one. Keena.
Oh, Peter! Bottom left, bottom right hand corner. Keeper, no chance. Good shift put in by Pats tonight. They'll know more about this Hegelman team, and no goals conceded, the victory at home.
It is St. Pat's against Hegelman in a European encounter, and a big one as well. Via planes, trains and automobiles, they have made their way to Lithuania. The St. Pat supporters who are hoping to go on a European odyssey.
Well, Rainey and Power are going to be good, positive players for Pats tonight. Here we go, straight down the wing.
Well, a lot of you who are watching tonight were at the game last week, so you might know too much about Hegelman. Formed only in 2009, they rose up the leagues, and here they go on the attack. It's Upstas, the captain, who does like to get forward, and there's the shot, and it's blocked by Redmond, and it's followed up, and that's flashed over the crossbar, and that is a let-off for St. Pat's. Bagley. McClelland, good ball. Simon Power back out to McClelland, has a look up, gets a cross in. Melia was probing around the back post, that'll stay in play. He's trying to retrieve it. I think it just will get away from him when it does. Here's Cian Levy trying to dink it inside from Mulroney. He comes back to Cian Levy. Cian Levy, so comfortable, tethering it to his foot. Cian Levy has spotted McClelland. McClelland, saved by the goalkeeper, and in it's Melia! Mason Melia with his first goal in Europe. And Johnny McDonald is happy with it. So is everyone in red and white.
It's just great bit of play by Levy on the far right hand side. He won it back. And it's fantastic to get the goal so early in the game. It gives you just a shot in the arm. Levy picking the ball up in the middle. We spoke about, you know, Power and McClelland down the left hand side. We spoke about last week the 3 or 4 chances that he had. That's the first chance he's had in the match and he scored.
St. Pat's looking for more. Melia running again. Simon Power is going to get there. Melia's just shrugged off it there. Get the best of both worlds on Sunday.
You can get the Lewis. Here we go.
It breaks kindly, but Kravasti was in the way. And there's the man we spoke about, Enjoy Abdelkader there, but he just couldn't get it underway, or couldn't get it under control.
Pat's keeping a good shape there in midfield, and wide players tuck it in, making it really narrow, sending them wide, making them play from wide areas.
Probing ball, Kravasti blocks it. It's great play from McClelland. Was he fouled on the way out? Referee says no. So there's a possible opportunity here for Hegelman.
You need to close the ball down. You need to close the ball down.
Here comes the shot, which was always rising. Carlos Duke slipping it down the line. Sherdry blocked off by Ryan McLaughlin, but that's a really good play by Carlos Duke. Pulls it back. Sherdry waiting outside.
Into the box, yeah.
It's a good ball. Ribeiro, we know he's got skill, and that came off his hand, having been blocked initially by Lennon, who did something similar last week. Upstas drags it wide. He's certainly got the talent, and he's showed that, especially in Europe in the past. Upstas gets a decent cross in. It's rebounding around and it goes wide. I think it was Sherdry got the final touch on that. Redmond lifts it to Bagley. It's a beautiful little flick by Bagley. Great play by Bagley. Down the line it goes to McClelland. Bagley's looking confident of late. It's good to see. Inside it goes. It's opening up for Simon Power. Simon Power! So unlucky.
Has he saved it? No. That's great play by Pat.
Bagley, who really opened up Hegelman with that beautiful piece of skill a couple of moments ago. Cian Levy breaks kindly for Levy. Levy looks across, might go for it himself. It's blocked by the goalkeeper. It's a good save. It's a corner kick. Here's Cian Levy. Speaking of attacking threats, Cian Levy still going. Cian Levy just wouldn't break back from him, but it does come to Mulroney. Mulroney picks out Power. Power sweeps it in behind. It's Cian Levy. It rebounds around, comes back to Mulroney, but he was surrounded. Sherdry gets to the back post. It's a dangerous bounce, but Anang was in the way. It was straight at him. Mason Media's goal is what separates the teams on the night. Second half underway. St. Pat's 1-0 up on the night and 2-0 up on aggregate. One change, as you possibly saw. Elbazetti in for Mulroney. Got away from Elbazetti. Might break for Cian Levy. The game on in Lithuania. We're watching this in the Croke Park Hotel. The shot comes. Is it in? Oh, it wasn't far away.
Good strike.
Good 1-2s here. They're in behind. The shot comes. And it flashes wide. I think Anang had it covered anyway.
Great turn here by Mason again.
Fantastic by Mason. Melia has support. Melia slips it through. Cian Levy shuffling. Cian Levy. It's in.
Finish. What a finish. Took his time. All the groundwork was done by Mason Melia. Again, he's done similar in the first half. Picked the ball up on the halfway line. You can see here with great joy from the Pats players. Great run forward. Timing of the run. Levy didn't panic. Just took it away brilliantly.
Hegelman trying to play out here. Pat's trying to box them in basketball terminology. And Simon Power did well. Wins the ball back. Fantastic. Mason Melia into the box he goes, looking dangerous. Still Melia has to be a penalty. No, says the referee.
Whoa.
No VAR tonight, just to remind you. Good play by St. Pat's. Cian Levy's in the centre if they can find him. They might need him. Wind up and shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. He parried it away and no one was in on top of him. Well, there's been a couple of calls tonight against St. Pat's that you would say are strange. No foul there. Probably should have been a penalty earlier in the game. The shot coming. I think Anang might have got something on it. Elbazetti chasing this one down, putting pressure on Armelas. Armelas finds the answer, and that's that. St. Pat's get the victory. They add the away leg to the home leg. A 1-0 win at home, a 2-0 win away, 3-0 on aggregate. Breslin, good ball to Keena. Carty holding his run for the moment. Keena looking for Elbazetti. He will find him. Carty the only one in the box. Now he's joined by Kavanagh and Keena. Here's Soberg with the low cross. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think it came off Colin Murphy and went in. O'Hara into the path of Kavanagh. Kazim running outside. Kavanagh to Kazim. Back towards Kavanagh. Kavanagh looks across. Puts the cross in towards the back posts. But again, UCC have a body back. Ben Lockery is there. Dispossessed brilliantly by Soberg. Soberg's cross. Carty's jersey was being tugged, but it doesn't matter because Kavanagh was there to steer it home.
Well, he set it up, Kavanagh. In fairness, he was the one that got down the line. That's it. Just keep moving the ball quickly, fast.
Elbazetti.
Yep.
Carty's in the middle, pulls it back for Kavanagh. Kavanagh takes a deflection, falls for Keena. Keena. Number 3 for St. Pat's, and now they're cruising. Forrester. Soberg. Elbazetti shuffles it back inside to Brandon Kavanagh. Kavanagh down the line to Forrester. Plenty of options there. Forrester fancies it himself. Still Forrester. Oh, that is beautiful.
He's like the matador.
Got a knock in the first half the other night. You could see it actually did really affect him, but good to see him back and able to play again. Keena, Soberg towards that end line. Soberg back across. No one there, but now it's Kazim, and it's 5.
Whoa, what a finish.
Mulroney lets one go, and it's in. It's exactly control. Billy Hayes, yeah. Billy Hayes still going. Hayes outside. Kazim stands it up. Carty has got his goal. He's first of the season. Hayes turns it into the path to Forrester, who has a go. And Chris Forrester gets his second.
I have to say, very nonchalantly smashes the ball into the bottom right hand corner.
Please welcome back the Super Saints for the second half.
Welcome back for the second half. 0-0 at the break. Don't forget games tomorrow night in the SSC Airtricity Men's Premier Division. Cork City against Sligo Rovers, Derry against Bowes, Galway against Waterford. I actually think that Cork City Sligo Rovers game is the game that's going to be on Virgin Media.
On for number 8, Alexander Missaliti.
St. Pat's back in action next Thursday. That'll be the second leg against Kalju. Now, St. Pat's, I know, are trying to organise a stream for the second leg. It is not confirmed yet, but they are working on it. If it's at all possible, they will get it done, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. You know yourself, keep an eye out on the social media channels and the website for more detail. It's a nice cool evening now. Still bright, still relatively warm, but not baking hot. Kura, who came on late in the first half, for arguably Kalju's best player, Melia. Jersey tugging him there, but no free kick. Simon Power is bundled over. Seeked, looking to send a message early. And remember, 3 Kalju players on yellow cards. Mulroney on a yellow for St. Pat's. Mulroney, who had to come in early enough in the first half for Elbazetti, who was going well. So arguably, actually, both teams lost their best players in the first half through injury.
There's no doubt Elbazetti was having a big influence on the way Pats were playing. Just unfortunate to lose him.
McLaughlin carries. Mulroney wanted it, but McLaughlin goes back to Lennon. Lennon, who's now just one European appearance shy of Brendan Clark.
I know it's early on in the half, but I think this game is crying out for Chris Forrester. I really do. I don't think they're a huge threat to Pats.
Here's a good booming ball, and it will come to Mulroney, or will it? Yeah, he does. Oh no, he can't keep it in play.
He's unlucky.
He was unlucky, yeah.
Great ball from wing to wing, from left wing to right wing. Mulroney was very unlucky. As you're saying, I just think it's it. I don't think they're giving Pats too much bother, you know, and he could let Chris go on a free roll there, and I just think he'd have the ability to open up this defence.
Mulroney's cross.
What a great ball in.
Yeah, he dealt with it well, the keeper, got it away. And McClelland is happy enough to get the throw in. Keane is another option. He could really rip them up, couldn't he?
That was good from Mulroney. That's what we'd like to see him doing in them 1v1 situations, and he's whipped a brilliant cross in.
Bagley. McClelland. Melia. McLaughlin. Still McLaughlin gets a low ball in. Oh, I thought Mulroney might get there, but there was a defender in the way.
I think it was Cass got in the way.
Mulroney putting in the cross after a bit of a wind up towards the back post. Not it down, but straight at the goalkeeper.
Mason's done brilliant. He's got up great and he's headed it down. Just got to be careful here.
Pavlov's trying to set Manolin away.
Corner kick. Yeah. Just got to be aware of the counter-attacking Manolin up there on his own, but as I said before, a fella is a willing runner up there. He's doing all the hard work.
First corner of the game for Kalju in front of an empty shed. The Kamak also empty today because of course you cannot have standing in European games. Seating only. If Pats were to go through to the next round, I'm not sure would they be able to host their home leg here. Anyway, we'll worry about that should it come to pass. It's an outswinger. Gravosti gets it away. Tambadou tries to get it back in, goes out instead. Down the line it goes, pulled across.
Don't let him shoot. Oh, corner kick, he done well.
Yeah, Cass got the turn and shot away.
Sometimes that second phase of attack just catches defenders off guard. But the Pats players are onto it, and he got the block in for the shot.
Even though I said it with the caveat, it's almost as if they knew I was talking about the third round and said, don't be so confident about that.
Commentators course, is it?
That's correct, yep.
Here we go, second corner.
Looks like a decent one. It's blocked by Gravosti. Gravosti has to get back up again. And again it was blocked by Melia, who defended it well.
I don't know who got it.
Manolin got a couple of shots away there.
There was a bit of a mix-up in there. You know, I think it was McLaughlin and Gravosti when the corner came in. Initially it looked like either one of them could clear it, and I think they left it to one another, and they've ended up with their third corner kick. Good start from them, from Kalju for the second half. Good start.
Ivanov's corner. Away by Lennon. And back it goes. Nikolaev. Melia, turn and go.
Yeah.
Out to Mulroney. Mulroney, who has the beating of this fullback. Mulroney, still Mulroney squares it. Lennon tangles, does somehow get the possession, breaks back to McClelland, whose spinning shot wasn't far away. Just a Superman dive from Pavlov, maybe wasn't necessary, but wasn't taking any chances.
Just didn't catch it right, McClelland. Just see Jamie just couldn't get it out of his feet.
Like a Jack Russell, isn't he? Just the way he just wouldn't let that one go. Went hard. That's a couple of times in this game that Lennon has retrieved the ball in situations where it looked like the cause was lost. Melia did well there, gave away the throw-in, but has pressed them right back.
Yeah, again, he's robbed them right deep in their own half. Good response by Pats from the initial start. Kalju had.
Trying to carry it out as Kask. Gravosti. Redmond. Kask, who has scored 7 times this season. Lennon. McLaughlin. Redmond. Gravosti under pressure. Deals with it well, deals with it very well. McLaughlin lifts it over towards Jay McClelland, who nods down the line towards Power, but it's cut out. Granted, they do win the throw-in. Karanasenkov puts it out.
It's a good idea by McClelland to head it first time. Try and put Power in.
Lennon outside. McClelland. has a look up. He'll go for the cross. It's very deep. Too deep.
Again, Mulroney just in too early for me. You know, he can delay that run, and then he's the decision he can go in or outside the defender. He's just taking a chance of getting in early. Hopefully one of them works out for him and he sticks his head on it.
Cleared down the line. Gravosti allowed it to kind of fall into the path of McClelland. Here's Bagley. Bagley putting the boot down, has Power outside, goes to Power. Simon Power. McClelland, McLaughlin open on this side, the near side. He'll run onto this one, or will he let it go for Mulroney?
Yeah,
he lets it go for Mulroney. Now it's McLaughlin. McLaughlin wins the corner kick.
He's probably going to be disappointed that he didn't get the cross in, but he got into a great overload position there with Mulroney and McLaughlin down this right hand side, and we've ended up at Pat's corner.
Bagley with the corner, Mulroney hovering around.
Good delivery now on this one. No silly free kicks.
Bagley's corner towards the back post. McClelland blocked on the line. Was that a hand? It comes to Pavlov. Referee says no, and no VAR, by the way.
Great header, great delivery, well rehearsed free kick. McClelland stayed out of the picture and came in late. Referee wasn't giving any handball there.
We haven't had another look at it. We will have a look when there's time. Nikolaev and Lennon having a little go off each other. Turned out to Nikolaev, who is lively. Good ball down the line to Ivanov. Pulls it back inside. Gravosti reads the danger but can't get the possession, but he did force them out wide. Good ball to the back post. Oh, he miscues it completely. And then it's McClelland who gets it down towards Simon Power, who's out jumped. But was he fouled? Yes, he was. Yellow card. A fourth yellow card for Kalju. Sheiked with the yellow card this time.
The initial cross. Here's the header there by McClelland. It's done well. He's headed it down. It's hard to say there's a player on the ground.
It looked like it might have, on the bounce, it might have
here we go.
come off Tambadou, number 20.
Oh, when it bounced back up, yeah. I don't.
But can he get his hand out of the way now? Is this a yellow card?
Power, he's landed right on top of him. Oh, he's taking a heavy knock there.
Yep.
He feels he's been harshly done by. He's having a go at the ref.
And just to clarify, that's not a tiny miniature yellow card in his right hand as he faces us. His whistle is yellow. Couldn't have picked any other colour.
He could have picked red, would be worse.
Well, that's very true, yeah. Sorry, I know it seems like it's very silly of me to get annoyed by that, but when things are happening out there, you just react to what you see, and sometimes you jump the gun if you think you're seeing a yellow card.
Well, your peripheral vision as a player would see that, the yellow, you know, you would see it. So we do agree with you, Oisin.
I won't lie to you, Johnny, I was more concerned for myself and yourself, but the players are also a concern, and what they see and what they think they see as well. Here's Bagley. Oh,
got away with
what
that
a pass that was, through the eye of a needle to McLaughlin. Mulroney's drifting in behind. McLaughlin has to hang on to it because Mulroney was offside. Still McLaughlin. Mulroney. Still Mulroney. Lennon squares to Bagley. Bagley tries to move it through to Mulroney. That's a great ball. Here's Mulroney. Mealy is in there, as is McClelland. Not the cross they were hoping for. Bagley retrieves, gives it out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin has a go with a cross. Levy heads it on, but it was off target.
Was he just heading it on, or was he having a go?
I'm not sure.
It's a decent ball in by McLaughlin. Mulroney's done great down the right hand side in the couple of moves before that, but Levy, I don't know whether he was just trying to flick around, get it in behind the defenders, or just flick around to get it on target. It just went out with a goal kick.
Pavlov. That's a very good take. Really good work by Manolin. Lennon then intercepts again after some poor play, a poor touch by Patrick Kayev.
He's been poor in the match, Patrick Kayev. Every time he's got it, he's nearly giving it away. Oops. Manolin looks a decent lad when he gets it into his feet, O'Sheen.
Yeah. Amelia hunting Pavlov down again. Gravasti, Lennon does get there. McLaughlin. Redmond. Gravasti.
Well done,
Levy.
Levy.
He'll take and go. McLaughlin's outside. He wants the ball and he gets it. Here's Mulroney. Inside to Levy, who tries to turn his man, just got away from him. But it does break kindly for McLaughlin, who tries to get it back to Levy, and then it comes back towards McLaughlin. Redmond. Levy. Levy will have a go here. As in he'll run at them. Out to McLaughlin. Or Mulroney. Mulroney. Good shuffle by Mulroney. Cushions the ball across towards Power. Breaks off a Kalju player.
Corner kick.
It was a corner kick.
Mulroney again getting the cross in, but it's Levy who's causing all the damage for them. He's picking up balls deep, he's linking up on the edge of the box. He's the one, he's looking for it to his feet all the time. He's the confidence to get on the ball all day.
Bagley's corner. Bagley's corner looks okay. Havlov gets a fist on it, but again, St. Pat's committing an offence in the box. That's a couple of times in this game where they've had corners and there's been a little push or a foul, and it's taken the pressure off Kalju.
Sometimes you just need to spread it out as well. I know they've worked on their corners and whatever, but that's two silly frays from corners they've given away.
Simon Power trying to hunt them down, as is McClelland. McClelland doesn't give up. Like a terrier at your feet. Gravasti. Bagley hooks it on. Intercepted. Well, the supporters on the far side think it was handled, but the referee allows play to continue. Pavlov. Levy trying to hunt him down. Nikolaev. That's a little bit loose. Lennon is there, but couldn't get it to a man in a red and white jersey. Bagley in to help him out. Lennon snapping at the heels again. McLaughlin wins it back brilliantly, but he handled it. Well, it came up at him. There wasn't much he could do there.
It wasn't a free. You know what? The physical contact was good. And it just come up and caught him on the arm.
Yeah. But the way the tackle went, his arms weren't in an unnatural position. No. Have a look. Maybe I'm wrong. It's more than possible.
It's because his hands, I think his hands has come in and he's just...
But is that not how your hands would go if you were going into a tackle like that?
No, mine would go like that.
What? Do you want to tell people what movement you just did there?
No, sometimes you need to bring your elbows up to protect yourself.
Bagley.
Good ball.
Simon Power. Power, still going Simon Power. Simon Power looks across, stands it up, Media's there.
Rainey, too early again, I'm sorry, I keep saying it.
And he knows it, he put his hands to his face there. Redmond. Gravasti.
He read that really well, Joe, I have to say. Oh,
just got away from Levy.
Again, picking up that position in between the midfield and the back four.
A long way to go, but like a scoreless draw going over there, it wouldn't be a disaster. You'd want to win your home leg, I get that, but St. Pat's look like they could do damage over there, but hopefully they'll do a bit here before we get to that, before they go to Tallinn next Thursday. Gets away from Redmond. Gravasti shadowing Ivanov, following him all the way. Lennon. Levy. Wrestling with Nikolov.
He's taking him across the face as well. Your man's raised his arms up. Ivanov, is it?
Nikolov.
Yeah.
Ivanov did try and commit a foul just before that and actually didn't make contact.
I think the refs let the advantage go on. You see him he's caught him across the face there.
Substitution for Kalju, number 10.
Well, Smith is coming in, 22-year-old attacking midfielder. He's got goals in him, 16 and 41 for the club so far. Was at Braga and Portugal at one stage. That's the club that Padraig Amon would have played for. Remember, they got to the Europa League final, the one that was held in Dublin. The first of the ones that were held in Dublin, I should say.
Is that the team with the big mountain behind the goal?
That's them, yeah. Their stadium would have been used at Euro 2004, wouldn't it? Bagley. Good spin on this one. Keeper comes out, fumbles it again. Might fall for Redmond, who lifts it over. And there's a foul.
Is he offside?
Offside.
Yeah. He's dropped it again. O'Shane. Joe done really well. He's just lifted it over the keeper. He's a bit unlucky. You might see it here. There's no one near him. He's dropped it. Joe has done well outside of his right foot. He's just got his hand to a hand.
Yeah.
He was offside.
There must have been a foul because with three of them on the line, I don't understand how someone was offside.
No, I can't see it now. I'd be generally quick on the offsides.
Maybe he's suggesting that Pavlov didn't fumble it, he was fouled.
Right, it looks like it's outside here, yeah. At the edge of the box.
Have another look. I'll keep an eye on play. You have another look.
It's his own players that are going into him. Oh, he is. It's Gravoski. Tom Gravoski is offside.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I apologise.
We apologise to the referee. Oh. Ball laid off.
Go on, Keane. Oh, that's a yellow. That's a red, is it? He's gone.
Sheets, who's already on a yellow.
Is he on a yellow already?
So
no.
it's a red. Yep, he's already on a yellow. So that's 2 yellows and a red, and he is off, and Kalju are down to 10.
Come on, let's push this on now, boys. No complaints there.
You wouldn't want to misspell his second name, would you? I'm glad the graphics department were doing their job and concentrating. And I was told beforehand his name is pronounced Seat, and they were very clear about that.
He's done well here, Keane. He's just nicked it away from him. Yeah.
That's clumsy at best.
Yeah.
And he was on a yellow.
And he made a change. No, they've foot.
The St. Pat's fans are, well, they were making noise throughout the game, but the decibel level has certainly raised. Here's McClelland. No changes yet from St. Pat's. Are you surprised with that?
Yeah, I think they will definitely get Keane on. I think they should go 2 up top now.
Especially now that
I think so. Yeah. I think they could sacrifice it. Bagley probably in midfield, and maybe get Keane on up front.
Gravosti. McClelland is hugging the touchline. Gravosti has got to try and keep this one alive. He does. He shuffled it down to McClelland, who gave it inside to Simon Power. Simon Power outside to McClelland. Bagley made a little darting run in behind, but he went inside to Power. Gravosti out to McLaughlin. Mulroney. What's he got in the locker? Mulroney.
No. That's the one. That's his calling card. He's down the right, checks inside. Just didn't get his body over the ball. He's leaning back. Every time I say Mulroney, I think of Mark Mulroney that played for me, with me at Pats here, so I've got to be careful.
Pavlov. McLaughlin attacks it and does really well. Mulroney couldn't get it under control.
There could be a couple of things you could do here. You could throw Power in up top and put McLennan wide on the left and leave the 3 lads at the back. Yep. McLaughlin, Redmond and Gravosti. And, you know, that without having to make any changes, And because McLennan would be happy enough out on that left-hand side, and Power will give you a bit of height and a bit of muscle in there with Mason. It's just something.
Smith.
You know, because Jamie Lennon's always close around to help the defenders out, so they shouldn't be overloaded or they shouldn't be outran. I don't think they've the pace to outrun any of the defenders from Pats.
Sorry, I said Padraig Gammon played for Braga. I think he actually might have played for Paco. I could have got that wrong, but Braga is the place with the rock. The rock formation behind the goal. Here's Lennon.
That's another yellow. That's another yellow.
He's on the move. He's got a player out wide if he wants to go to him. He does. Mealy is in the centre, but it's Simon Power. Simon Power. Oh, it's just wide.
I don't know whether he took the option or could he come inside. Brilliant play again by Levy. Simon, if you're disappointed he didn't make the keeper make a save, put a cross in for the tap in for somebody else. Just a break here. Look, that's a yellow card. He should have been given a yellow for pull back. Again, Levy, great weight on the pass, perfect pass. Good first touch, takes him into an advanced position. No, he couldn't come inside. He's got to go outside, but he's got to hit the target from there. Good play from Pats. Really good play.
I appreciate this has nothing to do with anything that's going on the pitch at the moment. Dominic Foley, he played for Braga, didn't he? Fellow who played for Bulls?
Played for Bulls.
That's right. Anyway.
Played for Wolves.
That's right. I think. Yes, I'm pretty sure he was there. McClellan guides it out for a throw-in, just following Tarasenkov all the way.
Cass should have been booked for the pullback on Levy there as well. It was an attempted pullback, so the intention is there. The ref should have given him a yellow card.
It would be a sickener for Pats to concede a goal now, and they've got taken away the free kick.
Something happened. Jamie Lennon there off the ball as well. He's on the ground.
Well, Aidan Keena is about to come in for St. Pat's.
I think he could do with the two up front. Whatever way he does it, I think we need two up top. The man advantage now. Next 25 minutes maybe. Just got to make sure we deal with this. Make sure the free kick is dealt with. Everyone's picked up.
Nikolaev going over to take it. Ex-Estonia under 21. He's only 22 now. That was only last year. Stands it up towards the back post. Smith heads it across. Melia, was he fouled? Referee allows play to continue, which might be a good thing for St. Pat's because Mulroney is on the way off.
They're blown. They're absolutely blown. They can't deal with Pat's pace.
Taking him on. Still Mulroney. Still Mulroney.
That's a yellow. They cannot deal with his pace. Absolutely cannot deal with the pace. Brilliant play by Mulroney. So positive.
He's on a yellow already, I think, is he? Second yellow and a red.
Right, let's
Second player sent off for Kalju, and now Pats need to go for it.
Well,
not that they weren't before.
No, they need to have a right go at this here. What's going on here? Well, I don't know. Like, just you know, no, just get on with the game, boys. Just get your shape, get organised. But brilliant play. Look, Mulroney. The two of them are blown. He's absolutely got the run on both of them. Yeah, he's been late with the tackle. The referee's got a spot on. Fairness, the referee's kept up with the play on the counter-attack.
Well, all the yellow cards they were picking up was going to cost them at some stage. It's cost them in the shape of losing two players, both having picked up a second yellow.
Well, they've lost one of their main players from injury, and then they've two players sent off for the next leg as well. O'Shane. I think their energy levels are down, O'Shane. I think Pat should really, really go for this.
Bagley with Mulroney waiting. What have they got planned here? Is it going to be a roll to Mulroney for a crack at goal?
No, he's kind of on his wrong side, isn't he? Because he'd have to readjust.
Ryan McLaughlin is being brought off, and Aidan Keena is going on.
Well, positive.
And yeah.
You know, we're saying whatever way he'll do it. So he's left McLennan, Joe, and Tom at the back. Keena's going to give us the extra body up front.
Bagley. In it goes. Pavlov does very well.
He's done well. He's going about the crowd. Okay,
he will hang on to this for as long as he possibly can. So Keena's gone up top. Pavlov over the top, and Ang says calm down. There is no one from Kalju around. Here's McClelland. Mulroney. Keena out wide, Melia in the centre. Mulroney up on the right. Ball in over the top, looking for Melia. Referee with more work to do here.
I know Mason is down injured there and stuff, but for me, if I'm sending Keena onto the pitch, I want them up the pitch. I don't want them dropping deep like that. I know it's him who set that ball up. You've got Bagley there, you've got Levy there, you've got Lennon there that can do that. We need the extra bodies up high up the pitch.
Amelia and
Another sub coming
Tambadou
on.
having a word. Tambadou just calming things down. The last thing he wants to do is get another card. And going off for Kalju is Patrikev. I didn't quite see who came in. I imagine it's a defensive move.
Being replaced by number 3.
It's number 3, I think he brought in O'Shane. I'm nearly
Sender
sure.
leaked.
I think so. I think that's what we see.
Well, he's a centre back. It's only his 7th appearance for the club.
Sender leaked.
Another one of the youngsters. He's only 22. You did notice that beforehand when we were watching the warm-up that they're a young-looking team. Well, they're a young team.
They bring a lot through their academy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gravosti. Lennon. McClelland. Bagley. Power wins the throw-in. Lennon.
Keep it coming out.
McClelland. Back to Redmond. Gravosti. Keane is in the box. Comes back out to Gravosti. Lennon. In a situation like this, when it's 11 on 9, do you just need to move the ball quickly, pass and move,
Absolutely.
or am I oversimplifying?
And good movement in the box.
Mulroney back to Gravosti. Gravosti lifts it towards the back post.
Oh!
Flashes
Mason.
wide from Mason Melia.
It's come behind him. He's got in front of it. He's trying to get his right foot around it. Decent ball in by Gravosti.
But you could just
moving the ball. Good quick moving it. Yeah, it's just come in behind him. Oh, he'd be disappointed. 20 minutes. Let's have a right go here.
Pavlov. Redmond cushions the header down the line. Keena flicks it on. Mulroney will chase. He'll put the pressure on. Hooked away. Anywhere will do. Even at this stage, Smith will try and get it
Well done,
under
Joe.
his control. But Redmond does brilliantly. Levy. Bagley. Power wants it out wide. Bagley brings it with him.
They've got to find the overloads. You know, just keep possession. Not like that. They've got to find overloads everywhere.
Melia, brilliant hunting from Melia. Melia tries to slalom through. Melia still going. Melia rolls it. Pavlov makes a smart save.
He done brilliant. It's just running out ideas on the back line. He's done well, Mason, there.
Nothing wrong with his work rate. I've lost count on the amount of times he's turned the ball back over and just chased things down. It's really what you want to see. Here is Lennon. Tug back. Lennon heard the shout from Gravosti, as we all did. He's that close to us. Here's Bagley. McClelland running down the left-hand side.
Oh,
bit of a tangle in the middle. We might come back to that. Levy was on the ground. He's back up again. Advantage being played. Here's Bagley. Keena. Good block by the defender. There's so many bodies around. I'm not even sure who got in the way of it, but someone did, and that was goal bound. Redmond. Lennon. Levy lifts it too high. There wasn't much in it in the end, actually.
Did it
and it
come
did
off
take
the
a clip.
crossbar?
Yeah. It took a clip in the end, actually, and it's out for a corner kick.
well done. Kane.
Let's have another look. It
Yes.
was well defended, in fairness.
Oh,
Here's Keena, the quick corner. Keena, blocked again.
sometimes he's just got to let it off. I know we love him getting a shot away, but
Here he goes again. This time he does let it off for Lennon. Gravosti stands it up. Redmond was there. It'll break kindly for McClelland. McClelland outside. Bagley to Simon Power. Simon Power pulls it back for Keena. Keena blasts it. Keeper saves it, and then it's out for a corner kick.
Does
And
it-
Kalju are really under pressure.
there's a goal coming here. The screw is being turned. You'd sense it. Great strike again. Good play. Keane has just set himself up, smashes the first time. Good save.
The corner from Bagley. Away, and Mulroney was waiting, but Smith got there. Smith stays calm, does well in fairness to him. Let's have about all he could do there. Sets the runner away, that's Manolin. But he is dispossessed and pickpocketed by Levy.
Oh my God.
Levy
brilliant
says, you're not
defending.
getting past RD.
Look at the energy of this guy.
Brilliant by Levy.
He's won another free kick. I'd like to know how many free kicks they've committed on him tonight.
This is all fine, but Pats need a goal. They're up against 9 men. They're turning the screw. They're putting the pressure on, but they've yet to find the net. Change is coming.
Kavanagh's coming in. Forrester's coming in.
Kavanagh, Carty, and Forrester.
It'll be Bagley be one anyway, I'd say. Maybe one of the defenders.
Into the box it goes. Pavlov gets a fist to it. Comes back to Levy. Levy outside. Bagley.
He's got to stop the play. He's a player down injured in the box.
And it's a
holding
pass
his
player
head,
as well, yeah. Ball rebounding around. Comes out to Lennon.
He has to stop it. There's nothing you can do. He has to stop the play. It's a head injury in the box.
Well, Forrester about to extend his record as the man from St. Pat's who's made the most amount of appearances in Europe for the club. This will be 26.
Is it Joe Redmond on the ground? No.
No, there's Joe in the centre
Is
circle.
this Simon Power? No.
No, I think it's Media.
Right. He's taking a right thumping.
He's going off now. He's being replaced by Connor Carty, who scored at the weekend in the Cup against UCC. Levy's also going off.
Wow, surprised.
Substitution for the Saints, number 9, Grayson
Brandon
Levy.
Kavanagh will come in.
By number 15.
Put in some shift.
Oh,
Levy.
he has, yeah. He really has.
Number
Jamie
19,
Lennon?
Levy,
No.
in replacement
Who else has
number
gone?
14, Brandon Kavanagh.
So Carty, Kavanagh and Forrester
Number
in.
6, Jamie Lennon.
Lennon, Media and who's
Levy.
the other one?
Levy.
Levy
Yeah.
going out. Kavanagh looking for a first European goal for St. Pat's. Forrester looking for a second. Forrester. Gravosti. Gravosti outside. Mulroney. Mulroney. Good ball. Bagley. Bagley squares it for Forrester. Forrester pokes it outside for McClelland. McClelland, no ball. Keena blocked again. Forrester. Forrester shot blocked again. Smith tries to carry.
No fouls, no foul.
Forrester does really well. Forrester will run onto this one. Carty's in the box. It's guided backwards, but only as far as Kavanagh, who will have a shot. It's deflected
Another
out for a
corner.
corner kick.
This is coming, I can feel it. They might go short again with this corner. Can go and get it. Well done, Mulroney. Can go and get it. Can maybe go short.
Here's Kavanagh's corner. Kavanagh's corner. Gravosti attacked it, didn't call his way. Redmond's jersey was being tugged, but he wasn't anywhere near the ball, so the ref wouldn't have spotted it. Bagley. McClelland. Forrester. Forrester. Keena. Keena stands it up. Comes to Gravosti. Gravosti, a little bit of a heavy touch, but got it back under control, gave to Forrester. Forrester to Bagley. Bagley inside, good ball. Kavanagh, still Kavanagh. Kavanagh chips it up, and no one there. Bit of a slash at it there, and then headed out.
They're out on their feet.
They really are.
Shane, they're out on their feet.
Good cross. Well,
No, you need to get someone across the keeper. Come on, you've Carty and Keena in there. Someone's got to get across the keeper there. It's a brilliant delivery. This is a great strike. Oh, it's just the block has just caught him on the shin.
well, there's a tired attempt to get the ball under control. Gravosti.
No disrespect to Tom, but a lot of the balls seem to be falling to him on the edge of the box. You want them to be coming out to Chris or
McClelland. Power. Good shuffling. Gets to the end line. Gets it across. Mulroney's there. Mulroney cushions it down, and it just wouldn't fall for
no,
Carty.
he doesn't have that time. You don't have that time in the box. He needs to be coming on to that. Good header down by Mulroney. Again, good play by Power.
Forrester. who always makes time in the box.
Come on.
Back to Mulroney.
Oh.
Forrester was bundled over there. Mulroney's cross is a little bit high, but Power does get there and keeps it in play and gives it to McClelland. McClelland might have a go. McClelland inside, that was the attempt anyway, and just bodies falling all over the place, but they are getting in the way of things. In fairness to the Kalju boys, they are working very hard. Here's Simon Power.
Oh, that's a free.
Referee lets it go and then lets another one go and then gives the decision to Kalju.
He's pushed them. You know, sometimes you don't need to beat the player either. You just need to keep the ball moving. Just keep shifting the ball. Just keep moving it. This is playing into their hands here now.
Bagley. Carty trying to get there. He was muscled off and very good defending. And they just hoosh it clear, or attempt to anyway. Gravosti gets in the way of it. Mulroney. Forrester wants it and gets it. Forrester for Bagley. Simon Power. McClelland with him. Power might go himself. Simon Power. Will he win the corner kick? It's cleared, but only as far as Forrester. A 0-0 draw will feel like a win for Kalju, given that they've been down to 9 men since the 70th minute. Kavanagh, Bagley outside, McClelland to the back. Keane is there, doesn't come to him, does come to Mulroney. Mulroney, corner kick.
Just keep at it, be patient, just keep going. I think they should get 2 out on this. Try and get an overload, take a short corner kick, because you're putting it in, it's 50-50 in the air.
Here's Kavanagh's corner. Decent looking corner. Away by Kalju.
I'm saying it's in the air, it's 50-50, whereas they've, you know, they've the advantage. Oh, Simon, yeah, throw in.
But all of Kalju's technical staff and the bench are on their feet, encouraging their team. It's a battling display by them. Granted, they've got themselves into this trouble by getting 2 players sent off, but they're still scoreless. Forrester squared for Gravosti. There's room for Mulroney. Gravosti takes it himself. Gravosti, it takes a deflection and will come out to Mulroney. They have a player down, but it's not a head injury. Here's Forrester. Forrester scored at the weekend, goes for it again. Forrester, so close.
Just need to get them on target.
Forrester scored 2 at the weekend.
Be disappointed, Chris. He's probably looking for another little 1-2 with someone. He's checked inside. Not on his favourite foot.
No.
6.
Tambadou is struggling at the moment.
I think they're all struggling, to be honest. They put in a fair shift. The lads that have been left on the pitch, they've got their bodies across, and they'll put their bodies on the line. They've got shots, block shots from all over the place, block crosses. Pats look physically fitter than them all over the pitch at this stage.
Can they make it count on the scoreboard? Pumped by Pavlov. Redmond looking for Forrester. Forrester got there. Back to Anang. McClelland to the feet of Kavanagh. Kavanagh in behind for Simon Power. Simon Power racing to get there. Simon Power
Goal kick. Corner.
wins the corner kick.
Good. You need Gravoski or Tom or to get on the end of this.
Kavanagh with Mulroney covered by Smith, so I doubt he's going to go short.
Chris just staying out with the back. Stay there, be patient. Chris Forrester, just stay around
Redmond
there.
attacked it. Who's going to get to it? The ball scrambles around and it's cleared. McClelland gets his head on it. McClelland chasing after this one to keep it alive.
Another head injury.
Yep, they have a player down with the head injury, so it has to stop.
I'm just saying, sometimes because the players take a short corner, it's going in. It's 50-50. This is playing into their hands now.
Well, any European win in any circumstance would be a good win, but there's still work for St. Pat's to do. They're on top, but nothing guaranteed at the moment.
It was Seek that got the knock, yeah.
Shamrock Rovers won 4-0 earlier on, by the way, against St. Joseph's. Here's Forrester, that was in Gibraltar. Gravasti squares for Bagley. Turns it back to McClelland. McClelland outside to Mulroney. Forrester has drifted in behind, gives to Gravasti. Gravasti back to Mulroney. Roll through to Forrester. Forrester. Kavanagh. Kavanagh squares Bagley. Bagley has to go back to McClelland. McClelland goes forward. That was a risky one. It didn't work out. It's hacked away. Pats will come again. Redmond. Kavanagh. Good ball to Forrester. Forrester. Still Forrester. Gravasti with him. Forrester lifts it up. Keena couldn't keep it down. The idea was good.
Again, just looping in there. Just couldn't get enough on it. It's Forrester. Gravasti gone around the outside of him. Probably thought he might have been offside. He just stood her up to the back post. Just couldn't get enough on it. There wasn't enough pace on the ball coming at him. Be letting these header on. I wouldn't be fouling them now. Well done.
Forward from Power to Keena.
Go on,
Simon Power with Carty in the middle. Simon Power. Still Simon Power. Shuffles it back to Keena. Keena's cross comes to Kavanagh. Just wasn't the room for a shot, but Forrester does have that room.
Corner, goal kick.
Goal kick, yeah. It looked like maybe it took a touch on the way, but nope.
A bit similar to the weekend. The strike he took probably another 5 yards forward, which nestled into the bottom right hand corner. This time it's off target.
Pavlov. Back to Anang.
I don't think Anang has had anything to do in the game, has he? Anything?
No. Here's Kavanagh. Head up. Looking around. Trying to play it through to Carty. He's found Carty. Carty!
Top in!
Says, comes to Forrester.
Come on, Chris!
Forrester does!
What a finish!
Forrester does! St. Pat's get the breakthrough. St. Pat's in front. And it's Chris Forrester, the man who's made the most appearances in Europe for St. Pat's, gets a potentially massive goal. St. Pat's 1, Kalju 0.
Brilliant finish. He's onto a like a light. There was one similar in the first half. We spoke about bringing him on. He might be the fella that picks your pocket. This time he was the fella got the tap in. He's usually the one setting people up. The initial ball through, I think it was Kavanagh. They put Power in. A very, very, very important goal for St. Pat's. Here we go. Just a build-up play. It's great pull back. He's done well. Didn't panic. Didn't panic. Oh.
Great feat. 3 goals in 2 games for Forrester. And now he's joined current St. Pat's players Zach Albazetti, Jake Mulroney and Ramal Palmer on 2 goals in Europe. 6 minutes of injury time to come.
Can we get another one?
I think they should go for it. It's rare you get an opportunity like this when you're completely dominant against 9 players.
And they're out on their feet, I have to say. Delighted for Chris, I have to say. He's come back through injury. Club captain leading by example here.
Bagley. And it was the most Forrester of goals. He made it look easy. It was anything but. Just great feet, great control. Look at him directing the traffic even now. Mulroney. Mulroney squares for Bagley. Bagley takes his point.
Yeah. Don't panic. Chris goal the weekend and the cup was similar. He came into the box, took on a couple of players, didn't panic, and just slotted it in. important, O'Sheen, to get that goal. So important. As I said, they've 2 players out through suspension, probably a couple of through injury, but Pats look a fitter team than them.
Redmond. Keena.
Oh, no, referee.
Manilin down with a head injury. He'll milk this for all it's worth. Decent ball. Carty in the way of it.
Go on, Jay.
Jake Mulroney putting pressure on here. It'll go back to the keeper. Mulroney will continue his chase. Pavlov slipped from Jake. Pavlov still giving him a chance. And they do get out of trouble. But Kavanagh gets it back now. Kavanagh will have a go. Kavanagh has a strike. Oh, what a save. What a save.
Fair play to Mulroney. He's chased that down from his own half. So when he get a bit of a breather.
Kavanagh with the corner, having just been denied by a fantastic Pavlov save. Kavanagh's corner looks decent. Keeper lost it completely. Here's Forrester, lifts it back inside. Gravosti is there. They haven't cleared it now. They have.
Still a couple of minutes, yeah, O'Sheen. Still time.
McClelland out to Kavanagh. Kavanagh inside. Good ball. Here's Keena. Keena turning, twisting, crossing, comes back his way.
Probably could have played the first time.
Yep, points to Kavanagh as if to say, right, it's coming back your way. Here's Kavanagh. Kavanagh wasn't far away.
Just didn't dip, did it?
No. He's capable from that kind of distance.
Down, someone injured again. Here's the pressure here from Mulroney. Keena. Kavanagh's done brilliant to get his foot up there at this late stage, and he's trying to pull across the keeper. He's got a good left hand to it. Good save. This one here, he's just come in. It just didn't come down for him. O'Sheen, he's looking for that top right hand corner.
Well, as we are, this is actually a really decent result for Kalju.
Still, it's important that Pats got the win.
Yep.
Like, you know, I know you can say down to 9 men, but sometimes it's really difficult because they're just sitting in and sitting in. What I've seen in it, they've played up to around 65, 70 minutes.
Yep.
And their levels just dropped.
A reminder to all fans to stay off the pitch at full time. Stay off the pitch at full time. Thank you.
They're down to 8 at the moment because the man who was injured is off the field. He's back on now. Here's Gravosti. McClelland. Kavanagh will take it with him. Tries to play it through. He's found Keena. Keena loves to take and burst. Then gives it outside to Mulroney. Mulroney with Gravosti making a run. Tries to turn it around himself and just couldn't quite do so. And it's a goal kick.
Again, similar. Mulroney looks to come inside, similar to Kavanagh's effort. Again, just off target. See you here. Good play by Keena. Didn't panic. Usually has a shot there. Picked him out in lots of space. Shifts it inside. Just doesn't get enough whip on it.
No doubt about it, a decent result for St. Pat's if it stays like this, but a second goal would just be such a boost. McClelland tries to make it happen. Bagley. Gravosti. Gravosti battling for it. Manilin in there, but Bagley gets it out to a bit of space in Kavanagh. Kavanagh taking it forward. Kavanagh square to Keena. Keena lets it go for Forrester. Forrester, good block, might come back Forrester's way. Gets away from Keena. Bagley nods it outside. Clever ball to Kavanagh. Kavanagh, clever to Simon Power. Simon Power gets the cross in. Mulroney's at the back post. They head it away and then add to it. Redmond. Mulroney. Forrester in behind again. It's still Mulroney. Mulroney stands it up to the back post and Simon Power!
Oh, how did that
It's a
go
corner
in?
kick. Again, they just had so many bodies back there. One of them got in the way of it.
I don't think they knew too much about it. O'Sheen, again, Jake's done brilliant. It's Power coming in. Oh, it's got him in the face.
Kavanagh gives the signal. Is there another goal there for St. Pat's? Kavanagh.
They've defended it well, I have to say, O'Sheen. Every time it's gone in, they've been on it.
McClelland. Should be at least maybe 30 seconds or so left. Forrester. Always lifting, always going up rather than down.
Had the power, but not the direction.
Ref checks the watch. Now there was long stoppages within the 6 minutes. And the advantage of the bright yellow whistle is we can see that it's not near his mouth at the moment. Now it is, and that'll be it. Any win in Europe for a League of Ireland team is a good win in Europe. St. Pat's 1, Kalju 0. The Kalju players falling to the ground with fatigue. They've been down to 10 for 70 minutes. They battled hard, they battled well. Chris Forrester's goal has given the Saints the advantage heading to Estonia next week. The final score, St. Pat's 1, Kalju 0.
Clean sheet for St. Pat's as well. Look, they had a right go, you know, down to, Kalju down to 9 players. You might say, could he have took more advantage? Sometimes it just doesn't work outfield like that. They got blocks in, they got bodies behind the ball. Pat's tried everything. Stevens changed the shape, took off defenders, put on the attackers, and he had a right goal. And in fairness, they got the goal in the end. 1-0 going away from home. Next week, big advantage, as I said. They had a couple of players sent off, a couple of players injured, so they mightn't have the bodies again next week. But Pats will be confident going there that they can get something out of the game, because they're going to have to come out, O'Sheen.